Have you felt it? A strange pull, as if something is shifting deep within you. On March 23rd, 2025, we enter a powerful energetic window, the waning crescent moon in Capricorn. This is no ordinary day. This is a time of cosmic recalibration, a moment where the universe whispers in symbols, emotions, and sudden realizations. The waning crescent moon is the final stage before rebirth. It is the moment when the old dissolves, making space for the new. This is when hidden truths surface, past patterns break, and a final release is required before the next cycle begins. But there's more. The moon won't just be fading into darkness. It will be resting in Capricorn, the sign of discipline, responsibility, and long-term vision. This creates a unique energetic combination: the urge to reflect and let go, but also the pressure to stay grounded and structured. If you're not prepared, this energy could impact you more than you realize. Old fears may resurface. Unfinished business could demand your attention. Even the emotions you've tried to suppress may rise to the surface. But here's the truth. This is an opportunity, not a threat. If you understand how to navigate this energy, you can use it to align with your highest self. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover why this moon will amplify everything you feel and think, the biggest mistakes people make during this phase, and how to harness this shift for your own spiritual empowerment. Let's dive in, take a deep breath, and notice how you feel right now. Because under this waning crescent moon, everything is heightened. This phase of the lunar cycle acts like a cosmic magnifying glass. Whatever energy you carry, whether it's peace or chaos, clarity or confusion, it intensifies. This isn't a time of neutrality. It's a time of energetic reflection. Have you ever noticed how, just before a major change, emotions feel heavier? How the air seems charged with meaning, and even small events take on a deeper significance? That's the waning crescent moon at work. It amplifies, but not in the way a full moon does. A full moon is like a floodlight, exposing everything, making things obvious, pushing emotions to the surface. You see it, you feel it, and you act on it. But a waning crescent? It's different. It's not about external visibility. It's internal, subtle, deep. It dissolves the old, preparing the way for something new. But before that can happen, it forces you to face the final remnants of what must be released. Think of it like a spiritual detox. Imagine you're clearing out an old storage room. As you dig through the clutter, you come across things you forgot even existed. Memories, emotions, old versions of yourself. Some of them might bring nostalgia, others might bring regret, and some might bring unresolved pain. That's exactly what this energy does. It unearths what's buried. And this time, the moon is in Capricorn, the sign of discipline, structure, and long-term goals. Capricorn isn't about fleeting emotions. It's about legacy, responsibility, and deep-rooted patterns. So ask yourself, are you holding on to outdated plans that no longer serve you? Are you resisting a change you know is necessary? Is there a pattern in your life that keeps repeating, and you're finally seeing it clearly? Because here's the truth. This moon is testing your readiness to move forward. And here's where things get tricky. Not all thoughts that surface right now are meant to be acted on. This energy can create illusions, moments where you mistake an old fear for an urgent message. It can make the past feel like the present, tricking you into reopening wounds you've already healed. That's why the waning crescent phase is so powerful, but also dangerous. It's a time of deep intuition, but also distortion. If you aren't careful, you might find yourself chasing ghosts from your past instead of preparing for your future. Let's go deeper. Think about your emotions right now. Do you feel a strange restlessness, as if something is shifting just beyond your awareness? Have you been having vivid dreams, ones that feel more like messages than random images? Have old memories, people, or regrets been resurfacing, even if they seemed buried long ago? These are all signs that this moon's energy is working on you. But here's the most important part. How you handle this energy will determine whether it brings clarity or chaos. If you resist it, it will manifest as stress, confusion, and emotional overwhelm. You'll feel trapped in cycles of overthinking, reacting to shadows, mistaking old wounds for new problems. But if you work with it, it can bring deep clarity, healing, and transformation. It can help you break free from subconscious fears that have been controlling your life without you even realizing it. So the question is, how do you avoid the common traps of this phase? That's what we'll uncover next. Because there are mistakes people make during this time, and some of them can set you back instead of pushing you forward. Let's explore them now. Now that you know what not to do, let's talk about what you should do. Because the truth is, this energy isn't here to harm you. It's here to help you. It's here to clear space for something greater, but only if you allow it to work through you in the right way. The waning crescent moon is a time of deep inner guidance. It's not about pushing forward. It's about pausing, listening, and preparing for what's to come. So instead of falling into the traps we just discussed, here's how you can align with this energy and use it for your highest good. First, ground yourself before engaging with anything spiritual or emotional. This is not a time to get lost in illusions. Before you make any big decisions, before you act on any impulse, you need to be centered in your own energy. One of the best ways to do this is through breath work. Try this right now. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and hold it for a moment. Now exhale gently through your mouth. Do it again, but this time, as you exhale, imagine releasing everything that's weighing you down. This simple practice brings you back to the present moment. It clears away mental noise and helps you see reality as it is, not as your emotions distort it to be. The second step is to trust your intuition, but also question it. Your intuition is strong right now, but not every feeling is a message. Not every thought is divine guidance. So when something arises, don't react instantly. Sit with it. Observe it. Ask yourself, is this my wisdom speaking, or is this just an old fear resurfacing? This is where Capricorn's influence is a gift. Capricorn energy is steady, grounded, and realistic. It helps you see beyond momentary emotions and into the bigger picture. If something feels urgent, pause. Give it space. True guidance doesn't come with anxiety. It comes with clarity. The third step is to use this time for self-reflection, not manifestation. This isn't a time to set new goals. That comes with the new moon. Right now, your focus should be on release and preparation. One of the most powerful tools for this is journaling. Try this. Sit down with a blank page and write without judgment. Ask yourself, what patterns or habits am I finally ready to let go of? What emotions or fears keep resurfacing? And what do they have to teach me? What parts of my past am I still holding on to, even though I no longer need them? Write freely. Don't censor yourself. The act of putting words on paper allows your subconscious to process and release what's been hidden beneath the surface. Another way to align with this energy is to embrace stillness. In a world that constantly demands movement, there is power in stopping, in doing nothing, in simply being. Sit in silence for a few minutes each day. No distractions, no screens, no music, just you and your breath. Notice how the mind resists. Notice how thoughts rise and fall. and simply observe. This practice rewires your energy. It trains you to become the observer rather than the reactor. And when you master this, you become untouchable. No external energy can shake your inner foundation. Finally, be intentional about what you consume. During this time, you are highly sensitive to external influences. What you read, what you watch, who you spend time with, all of it has an amplified effect on your subconscious. If you fill your mind with fear-based media, negative conversations, or distractions, that energy will magnify within you. Instead, choose uplifting books, calming music, and environments that nourish your spirit. Surround yourself with things that remind you of who you are and where you are going. Because this is the truth. You are not meant to get lost in this energy. You are meant to move through it. This is not a time to fear. It's a time to release. To let go of everything that is no longer yours to carry. And when you do, you'll feel it. The lightness, the clarity, the deep knowing that something new is on the horizon. Which brings us to the final piece of this journey. Now that you understand what's happening, how to avoid the traps, and how to align with this energy, there is only one thing left to do. Let's step fully into your power. Take a moment. Breathe in, and feel everything we've talked about settling into your awareness. Because now you understand. This energy is not something to fear. It's something to work with. The waning crescent moon in Capricorn is a crossroads. It is the final threshold between who you have been and who you are becoming. It asks you to choose. Will you cling to old patterns, or will you release them? Will you fear the unknown, or will you trust in the cycle of renewal? Will you allow yourself to close the chapters that no longer serve you, so that new ones may begin? Because here's the truth. This is a rare and sacred opportunity. The universe is giving you a moment to pause, to clear space in your life, in your heart, and in your mind for something greater. You are not powerless in this energy. You are its co-creator. Your focus shapes your reality. So magnify what you want, not what you fear. If you carry stress, uncertainty, or unresolved emotions into the coming cycle, that energy will expand. But if you take this time to clear, release, and realign, you will enter the next phase with clarity, strength, and purpose. So here's what you need to remember. Be still. Let emotions rise and fall without attaching to them. Be discerning. Not every thought is a sign. Not every impulse is truth. Be intentional. Use this time to let go, not to manifest or force change. Be open. Trust that what is leaving your life is making space for something better. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel this energy moving through you. Let go of the weight you've been carrying. Release the tension in your body. Release the thoughts that no longer serve you. Release the past version of yourself that you no longer need to be. Because the new moon is coming. A fresh cycle is about to begin. And you are stepping into it lighter, clearer, and more powerful than ever before. This is your time, your energy, your transformation. The universe is ready. Are you? If this message resonated with you, if you feel the energy shifting within you, share this light with others. And as always, trust your path, trust the cycle, and trust yourself. I'll see you in the next video.